Hello everyone. So today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to do an easy Valentine design using acrylic and gel polish. And girl, you know we're gonna have some glitter inspired a little bit by the nails that my sister did for me. And if you want to see what they look like, girl, keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my little channel. If you haven't already done so, give me a little thumbs up. And if you're hating as hoe, girl, bye. And then leave me a little comment of what you thought of the nails. Excuse me, what's your favorite part? Did you think it was easy? Just let me know in the comments below. And don't think I forgot about the giveaway from like casi un mes. I have not. I just am trying to get all my stuff together in my house so that I know where the giveaway prize is at, because my house is still a hot mess. And I want to be able to ship out the price pronto. So if you're like, girl, what giveaway you talking about? It was like back in the end of December in one of my videos. I said I was going to do a giveaway before the end of the year. So I'm still going to go back and choose somebody. So go watch the video. Go look for it, girl, because I ain't going to tell you which one it is. But yeah, by the end of this week, I should be picking a winner and then posting it. So let's get back to our little tutorial. So I'm grabbing a big bead and I'm going to be holding it in my brush for a couple seconds. So right now it's already been like 3 seconds. 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi. So normally in the winter time, if you hold it in your brush a little bit longer, for about 8 to 9 seconds, it will be ready for it to start, like, you could start sculpting it without it being like runny or runny or like sticky or whatever you want to call it. It will be ready to mold. And normally in the warmer times, then you just hold it for a couple seconds. In the winter it takes longer because it's cold and it just doesn't harden as fast. But check it out, it's smoother now, and you don't have to count out loud, just count in your head if you want. So 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi. See how the product is like more moldable, is like ready to go. I feel like that's better for me to hold it in my brush rather than to put it on the nail and wait for it, because then I get impatient if I see it already on the nail. And the product is not dry yet, so you still have plenty of time to play with it. So this is super perfect for beginners or professionals, either one. But mainly like beginners. I feel like when you're new, you struggle because your product dries too fast. I used to hate that shit, especially when you're like practicing to get it like near the cuticle. Y nomás you put it down and it was dry and you're like, what the hell, man? So I used to hate that. And then you just drag it down. And take off any excess if you have any. So the more that you practice doing nails, the more you'll get, I mean, it'll be easier to kind of eyeball how much product you need, so that way you don't waste a lot. Personally, I do not really like doing like one ball methods or whatever. because I feel like you waste too much product. But sometimes when you kind of eyeball it, te sale bien, you know, without wasting product. So here the nail is flat because of the way that I applied it, but you could always go back and add a little bit more from like here to here to give it the strength, which I will do with clear acrylic. I just wanted to show you how I apply the acrylic. And also I'm using the Coffin C curve. These are the ones that come in a 504 box because we do have another style. Just in case you're wondering which tips these are. I did not shape them at all. I did not do nothing to them. I just glued them on and that's it. So nail tips that are already pre-shaped are pretty good for anybody because you are cutting time off from filing. So, you know, time is money, girls. So you want to make sure to work smarter, not harder. So again, I'm going to do this again. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi. And if you are a beginner and you are watching this and you're like frustrated with life because you're like, what the fuck, man? When I do that, it does not apply very well. My acrylic runs everywhere. I mean, not my product, just in general, anybody's. It's normal to get frustrated with your work or your nails when you're starting, because you need to learn to work with products and obviously a technique that works for you. Like I remember when I barely started doing nails, I used to get frustrated because my nails will fall off fast. It was just part of practice. Don't beat yourself up. Just practice more, practice more. There's no secret on how they last long. It's just you have to practice application, you have to practice prep, you have to practice everything. And practice is not just once every 2 months or once a month. You have to practice like every day if possible. I'm fucking win. I wanna win. And then whenever you're working around the cuticle area, you wanna make sure to have your finger pointing down, I mean your client's finger, because gravity is your best friend. You want to make sure that the acrylic flows down and not into your cuticles. So if you have a client that's a metichona, that's like, I want to see what you're doing, it's like, girlfriend, you want your nails to come out good or not? Relax, homie. Relax, your hand. So I feel like we all have clients like that, so just be like, can you bend your hand please before I hit you? I'm just kidding. Be like, I need to be able to see what I'm doing. If not, we're not gonna have a great nail. So here is the uñita. There's my pelucita right there. There's the uña. This one I accidentally bent while I was working. Like the uña wasn't stuck well, so it looks a little curvy because I couldn't fix it no more. So right here I just applied the acrylic right away, and you can see that it's a little bit, it's not runny, like dripping all over, but it's not ready to start like applying or patting. See how it just like goes back to what it was like before? That's why it's important for you to give it some time to set. That way it's a lot more moldable rather than really wet, because if you use it when it's super wet, you're more likely to have like lumpy nails. I'm just right here blending that bead with the other one that I placed. So this is what it's looking like so far. So I decided that I was gonna go with a V French because I don't know, that's like classy, simple, and cute, but with a little twist of glitter, bitch, because you know Valentine is red para las putonas, and I'm using this gel polish. It is number 116. This is the one that I'm wearing on my nails as well. I just felt like this gave me the little red glitter heart vibes that people get in their little florecitas, or you know, I mean, I used to see it at the 99-cent store when I was little, and I thought it was cute. So I was like, okay, glitter is not for everybody, girlfriend, so I'm just gonna do the tip. But I'm not trying to do the regular French, so I'm gonna do the V French. And I'm not very good at drawing these little lines, but with this liner brush, it's a lot easier for me. My freaking dog is barking, I don't know why. And so I just kind of outline the V and then fill it in with the big brush. O si no, ahí vas a estar todo el pinche día. Now make sure that you don't put too much gel polish like I did. If not, you're gonna have like a bulky nail. So you see me right here with my finger cleaning the sides. And I did this to all the nails. I totally forgot to record the other finger, but I was like, okay, let me turn it on. And I had to twist my homie over here a little bit so that you guys can see me paint the sides. And if you can't get all the way to the top, you can always go in there with your liner brush and fix up any part of the V French like I'm doing right here, because you do not want to touch your client or yourself with red polish because it does stain. So if you could avoid the skin, girlfriend, do it, because ahí se va a quedar todo rojo, and then in the picture it's gonna look like you cut your client or something. And then I like to turn the hand around always to kind of see the client's view, because that's when you'll see if it's a little straight, it's a little crooked or whatever. And right here I'm showing you the Amor Glitter. This one is new on our website, and then I have this little handy little tool that catches your little glitter. I thought it was cute, so I'm like, you know what, pa que lo tengo si no lo voy a usar. And I could not fucking find my cuticle pusher. That's normally what I use to like scoop out the glitter or whatever. So I was working on some swatches earlier, and I was like, all right, girl, I'm just gonna use this. Fuck it, thug life. You gotta use what you got. So I'm just using it to sprinkle the little glitter, and the gel polish is still wet. So that's what's going to adhere the glitter. And I don't know if you could tell while I was painting the nails, but I left them a little bit rough, not like super rough, but I did that so that the gel polish could stick really well, and so will my glitter. And I'm not gonna put any top coat on the glitters. You'll see towards the end of the video. I just apply to all my little tips because I want them to sparkle. I was debating whether if I was gonna do them matte or shiny. Let me know in the comment what you think is gonna be. Well, you'll probably know by now because of the picture on the thumbnail, but I decided to go with matte so that the glitter could pop a little bit more. And ooh, honey, look at that glitter, so sparkly. So after you apply the glitter on all your nails, you cure them in the lamp for like 60 seconds, or if you want to do a minute, go ahead, girl. And then you dust off the excess. And I decided I was gonna do some corazoncitos. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna attempt it with the dotting tool, but the heart didn't come out as nice as I wanted. So the trick is, excuse me, the trick is to the heart to make 2 little dots and then connect them, making little lines. I mean, it came out okay, but you'll see when I start using the brush, you could give them more, like you could make it more pointy, thicker, thinner. It's just so much easier. And I am not good at drawing, but this is super, super easy. The first time that I tried this was in a nail class that I went to. I think it was last year. And my little hearts were looking like little sperms. And I was like, girl, what's going on with this drawing of mine? It's looking like something else. Watch, ahorita pongan la atención. You have to do the 2 little dots. And then when you start kind of giving them form into the heart, they look like little sperms. Well, at least that's what I saw. I mean, this girl got a dirty mind. So I always see everything dirty. And then if you want a smaller heart, of course, make the dots smaller. And then this is what I mean by connecting them. You make them like a little espermita and then you fill it in and voila. Super, super easy. And we put glitter on these too because, you know, they're gonna be simple already, so might as well put a little bling bling. Right here I decided I was gonna have a bigger heart, so you want to make bigger circles, and your circles don't have to be perfect. Look, acá está otra little spermy. Hey girl, spermy, what's up? Let me know if I saved your life with these heart drawings, because when I learned this technique, I was like, who wants a heart, bitch? Who wants a heart? Other times tenía toda la cola apretada because I could not draw I could barely draw a dot. I'm getting better the more that I practice. So right here you see me pouring more little glitter, and I'm gonna cure this in the lamp for 1 minute. I just don't show that part because it's a waste of time and the video is already kind of long. Look at how cute that looks.